have the same sort of armaments or whatnot that military does, or keep things equal and whatnot. We're not talking that we want to have nuclear weapons here. We're not talking about stuff. That kind of bombs and we're not talking about those. We're talking about weapons.
We're talking about firearms.
Exactly.
That is what we're talking about.
Exactly. And AR does not stand for assault rifle.
No. If you think AR stands for assault rifle, you obviously have no idea what you're talking about, and you need to just go punch yourself in the face. Really
repeatedly.
Hard. Yes, repeatedly.
Over and over and over.
So when the drill sergeant tells you to beat your face, no, he's not talking about doing push-ups. He means to legitimately beat your face, because that's what you need.
Or just constantly go run into a pole or headbutt it. One of the two.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah, some of these idiots, man. You can't. What a friend of mine told me last night. She says, "You can't fix stupid, but you can medicate crazy."
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Lord knows we know that one firsthand, don't we? So going back, Erica Lyle, I hear what you're saying. He changed his story twice about where he was during the shooting. Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Raymond Trueblood's in there.
Yep.
Hello, sir.
He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm with you, bro. Criminals don't keep things equal, according to Erica Lytle.
It's truth.
It is fact.
Yeah.
That is fact. So, I mean, it's...
They're going to make it harder for us to get what we need.
Yeah.
But those criminals can go and call their buddy up down the street there that lives down in Cali and get an Uzi with a shaved firing pin and, wreck a whole post office something stupid like that.
Not saying that, it's... that stuff can't be modified, because people do it all the time. All the time.
But,
here's the thing about it, is... we have a process for people to get stuff like that. There's no reason to full-on ban it. Things like silencers, things like, being able to actually go and purchase weapons that are fully auto, yeah. They come with a super hefty price tag.
Well, it was like, my buddy Steve Preston's, he's no longer around. He's the one that passed out there in his tank.
Yeah.
You know how many years he had to get before he could put the breech on that thing?
Oh, probably a lot.
Almost 10 years before he could even begin to even think about welding the breech back together in that tank.
Yep.
And you should see his...
because he probably had to go through a shit ton of red tape to do it. He had to go through
red tape and classes, and he even had to outsource a company to get him rounds. I mean, and that company had to outsource their stuff, and their powder guy had to be there, and the police... I mean, there's a lot of steps everybody has to take, but... Everybody's like, no, screw it. Let's just do it all.
We talked about this, Carl. You and I did the other day on the show. And, exactly. People can make, these weapons. They can 3D print them. We talked about that.
Yeah.
3D printing weapons, and all that different shit. The fact is that, just like Erica's, sitting there saying, criminals don't keep things equal. Yeah, just like a lock on your door. You go and you lock your house when you leave your house. Well, a lock only keeps an honest person honest, right?
That's true.
Truth.
Otherwise, somebody else is going to find another way to break in, whatever.
Bust a window, sure. Use a pry bar.
Sure. And so the more they restrict the general public, is the more defenseless the general public is against the criminal element that's going to do whatever the hell they want to do anyway.
When that criminal breaks into your house, it's going to take, 30 minutes for the cops to show up?
Yeah, something like that. But here's the thing, it depends on where you're at, though.
That's true.
But here's the thing about it, too, is you talk about with taking away the ability of, the law-abiding citizen. Here's another thing about it, too, because it's not just... This is what the left elitists want. They want us to be less defensive. They want us to not be able to defend ourselves, so that way they can push their agenda further. Those of us on the other side of the fence.
Yep.
And I'm okay with people having their own opinions and people that may disagree or whatever. But the rights of you to disagree with what I say does not constitute me no longer having the right to disagree with you.
Well, that's what the First Amendment's all about.
Exactly. It's all fine for them to use it how they deem fit, but not the other way around. as far as they see it.
Yeah, the hypocrisy there is definitely something big, and it's definitely all about them.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it, though. I'm not saying it doesn't happen on either side, because it does happen on both sides.
Oh, absolutely,
it truly does. But at the same time, you have to truly be somebody that to be unobjective. That's how you got to approach being an American, in my opinion, because you can't just honor bits and pieces of it. To truly be patriotic, you have to actually embrace everything as it is, the way that, embrace all aspects of it, of what being an American is.
Yes,
exactly. And respecting other people's civil liberties just as you expect them to respect yours.
Just like a buddy of mine, he was in, I don't know, Oklahoma or Kentucky, wherever the heck he was. He was somewhere over towards the east, southeast U.S., and he was sitting there and having dinner or whatever at a buffet or something. They were out of tables,
right?
And there was a family of black folks that were sitting there, wanting a table. Mm-hmm. And waitress come over and asked, hey, is it all right with you if we, see these folks with you and all that? He's like,
okay,
yeah, as long as they're, right and everything like that, as long as they're not, crazy or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like any other person. I don't discriminate.
Yeah, they're people just the same.
Everybody's a person.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't care whether, it doesn't even matter to me whether you're illegal in this country. You're still a person.
Yeah.
Okay. That has no bearing of anything. The way that you would be judged by me if I were to judge you.
Right.
Which is not my place, but if it were, you're either right or you're not right. You're doing the next right thing or you're not. Okay?
That's very true.
If you are here illegally and you're doing the wrong things because you're hiding from the law or whatever it is.
Other side of the wall for you.
Exactly, yeah, basically. So.
But no, I get what you're saying, man. But yeah, I mean, it's everyone should be entitled to their basic human and civil liberties.
No, nobody should be entitled.
Okay, if you're an American.
No entitlement.
No entitlement, please.
No. Okay. Maybe entitled is a bad choice of words.
It's a very bad choice of words.
Yeah.
I think you may tree fitty.
No.
Yeah.
What do you want from us, Michael? Down and said,
I need about 350. A tag of 350.
You sent me another picture with that on there too, by the way, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You did.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you too. Yeah. Good old Gus's chicken.
Inga says she won't be a victim.
You know what? Neither will I.
And Tom says they don't realize the ramifications that if they limit the guns, it will have taking or limiting the guns.
Pretty much.
It'll be a huge deal. I mean, I didn't want to get into it, really, honestly.
Yeah.
Because
okay, so now that we've gone way over our shenanigans talk time, so yes. Thank you for the reminder, Josh. So this is probably going to be one of the final actual regular podcasts that we do, because starting next week we are going to not only be broadcasting right here on Spreaker, but we are also going to be going video live as well. So you'll be able to catch us on video on our on the VRS page over there on Facebook. So we'll be going Facebook Live, as well as being able to catch us over on YouTube. So you'll be sure to check us out. Find us by looking us up, BB Nation Radio with VRS on their page, and over on their channel on YouTube, and be able to actually catch us here in studio. So you'll be able to see all the shenanigans that are taking place. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we will still broadcast on Spreaker, like you said.
Yep.
Especially because we have those iHeartRadio listeners and
absolutely.
iTunes and all that kind of stuff. So we'll still have that up and going, but we'll have video in addition. So
yes,
that's pretty cool.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, you and I did a little work here in the studio yesterday and doing some preparations for this.
Yep, so. Got the new redneck table up.
That's right.
Put up in here for supporting all the equipment. Got the big monitor going.
Now there's two of us on the casting couch.
Oh yeah,
that's because there's no more room at the table with how big we made the damn thing.
There it is.
Hi, Carl.
How you doing?
I'm so glad we're not on video yet because this is so wrong.
I can just look at you and rub it.
Oh my God! Carl!
Oh Jesus!
Oh no. Well, see, here to think about it. Yeah, we're over here on the couch now. But then he got Josh the Creeper sitting over in his corner over there in the production booth.
Heavy breathing too. Sweating from his brow.
All right. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and kick back into the news.
Huh?
Into the news. God damn it.
There's just one mess up.
There's just one for the night. Okay.
You literally caught me switching screens. I was prepping the news up on the big screen for you.
Nice.
Go and do that.
Right. All right.
Jackass.
So this first one comes to us from our favorite news source, American Military News, but this article comes to them from Stars and Stripes. Flight operations to resume at Oregon Training Base. Good old Portland Air National Guard. Yes.
Bang.
Bang. And the story goes like this. 30 F-15 Charlie Eagles from the Air National Guard's Oregon-based 173rd Fighter Wing scheduled to resume flight operations Thursday after being grounded over pilot safety concerns last week. Due to a possible maintenance issue, out of an abundance of caution and concern for aircrew safety, we have decided to stand down our flying while we take a closer look and determine the path forward, said Major Nikki Jackson.
Is that because they didn't have a safety brief?
Yes, probably so.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? The spokeswoman for the unit. The temporary grounding to investigate structural issues didn't affect training or deployment schedules and has not led to a service-wide inspection of the aging fighter jets. The Oregon Training Base houses the only F-15 Charlie training schoolhouse. What the shit? God, they messed up on their writing, I swear to God. Schoolhouse in the Air Force for both active duty and guard pilots. Last March, Air Force officials announced plans to retire the 212 F-15 Charlie and 24 F-15 Delta models by fiscal year 2020. The F-15 Charlie has served our nation well as have its pilots for decades, and it was our air superiority fighter. Now F-22 has taken on that role, said Major General Scott D. West, Director of Current Operations and Deputy Chief of Staff for Operations for the service at the Pentagon. Single-seat F-15 Charlie and two-seat F-15 Delta models entered inventory in 1979 and deployed to nearly every theater throughout the world, according to the Air Force.
That was a mouthful.
That was. That's what she said.
As Eric was talking about you holding his mic.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're holding my mic.
When did that happen?
And then Tyler's in here. Tyler Hatcher's in here going, "Hi, guys." Like he has no clue what's going on right now. Poor
Probably
guy.
not, but whatever. Tyler, what's up, man?
Oh, yeah. I went and shared it the crap out of it in my group and on my page.
Awesome.
Good man. So, yeah. So,
no, I know that they wound up ceasing flights out of there for a little bit because of the fact people were complaining about, when they would take
liners up there in the Cully neighborhood.
Yep, they're complaining because
it's next to an airport.
Yeah, we're gonna move in right next to an airbase, and we're gonna sit there and bitch when they decide they're gonna take off on training maneuvers.
It's like that jackass that lived next door to PAR. You can't run drags after 10:30. Shut up, dude.
So you moved in next to the place knowing that this shit was going on.
Outside of Cherry Point, North Carolina, the sign up there says, "Pardon our noise is a sound of freedom." I'm dead serious. It's a big marble sign right outside of the gate, on the left side of the gate.
Yes.
It says, "Pardon our noise is a sound of freedom."
That is awesome.
Maybe they need to adopt that.
You never know, man.
So, I don't know specifically about the houses up there in the Cully neighborhood and all that kind of deal, but
I don't know. You're the one that called it here just a second ago, so I'm assuming you know more than what we do about it.
Well, we talked about it last week a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago or whatever it was. Anyway, we... Oh.
Nothing.
Yeah, I saw that too. Look at Erica's comment.
Oh, damn. Savage point, Erica. That's not nice to talk about Carl that way. I'm just saying.
I love you guys. I really do. I love you both.
Anyway,
what's that, Carl?
Yeah.
What's that, Carl?
I'll turn it up for you.